Good evening, welcome to Friday night Grandview High School Hockey. Here from Rink 2, your JV squad. The Wolves are going to take on Dakota Ridge Eagles. As it looks right now, short bench, at least for Dakota Ridge, looks like total of, is it 10 or 11 over there, Robert?
It looked like 10 to me if I counted right.
10 to me and the goalie. And for your Wolves, the scratches tonight that we know of, we're going to be short Brady, we're going to be short Daniel Minovich, and who is the third?
Well, I'm sorry. Let's see. Let's try to bring that up.
Sorry, Minovich, Brady, and I'm trying to think of the other one. No. As we start, 15 on the board here for the first period. And as it goes on your radio dial, the Wolves will defend the right side, attack to the left for the first period. And who was the third that we were missing? Oh, Carter.
Carter, yep.
Carter, okay. As it stands right now, the start tonight will go to Mr. Baker, number 7. So Big Brian gets the start tonight. And we will be underway here shortly from Big Bear. Here's the whistle for the start. And out for the first line, Ethan, Parker, and Caden. So Robitaille out for the face-off here. And first period, here we go. Face-off is slapped towards the far board. On the backside, Pacheco sends it up. Far side boards it off the wall. Recovered in behind the net. Dakota Ridge looks to bring it out right out in front. Shot attempt there. Right on. Good job there by Ethan. Right off the jump. Well, face-off down deep in Dakota Ridge territory. Face-off down and 1. Sent back to Pacheco. Still below the blue line. Xander's going to take a shot on net. That's going to be stuck to the corner. Near side. Up the near side boards now. Still in play, top of the circle. Dakota Ridge gets it up in the neutral zone. And good stick work there by Pacheco to hold the blue line. Dakota Ridge picks it up off a clearing attempt. And Brian's going to send it into the far corner. Dakota Ridge sends it out front. Pacheco's there to send it up the far side boards. There's big Robitaille. Robitaille into the neutral zone. Up and sent in there by Ethan. Puck's going to go all the way back and come out the far side boards. Dakota Ridge into the neutral zone. Stick there and sent back down by Parker. Shot on net, and that's going to be sent into the near side corner. Dakota Ridge on the near side boards now, crossing through the neutral zone. Up they pitch on the boards. It's going to be settled down there and sent back up, an attempt there by Casey. Casey gets it up off the stick of Jig. He's got a shot attempt there. Shot on, that was knocked right down there by the Dakota goalie.
Good shot.
Nice shot there. Good job exactly by Jacob. Another shot attempt there by Pacheco. Another shot attempt right into traffic. Rooney with a backhand attempt. And that looks like that snuck through. 5-hole.
Yep. Looks like he got in there. Nice, and solid.
That did. So that looked like a backhand attempt there by Rooney. Gets through the wickets. And 13:20 left to go here in the first. And it looks like 44 Rooney put one in underneath. So one on the board for the good guys. Face off at center there. Cade try to get it up. There's Pacheco now, is going to drag it in. Down below, a shot attempt there.
Oh,
and that was a great centering attempt right there.
Perfect.
That was perfect. Right onto the stick of Jacob. Good job there. And as it stands right now, your Wolves up 2 very early here in the first.
The Wolves are definitely coming out strong.
There they are. Cade out for the face-off. Face off down, back and taken all the way back into the far corner. Casey there, first man to the puck. Dragged around now. There's Cade, gets it up across the blue line. Over now, Rooney settles it down. Pass up there, attempt to Jacob Yant. They miss. They don't make that connection. Dakota Ridge now settling it back down. They're going to drag it into their zone. Down below the goal line, he's going to ring it around the boards. Jacob down off the sidewall. Now he has control in the corner. Jacob look now down below. Another shot attempt. Save there by the goalie. Jacob comes around. He centers it out front. Attempt there to get it to Cade. That didn't work. On the other side now, Dakota through the center. Across the blue line, far side board. Centering attempt there, off the skate there of Owen. And a shot attempt as a turnaround and goes into the far corner. Dakota looks to center it again, right off the stick there of Brian. Here comes Owen. Near side boards. Up in front of the Wolves bench. And Jacob's got it now. Across the blue line. Jacob through. Backhand attempt there. And Dakota goalie is going to cover it up for a face-off. 11:50 left to go here in the first period. Your Wolves up by 2. Face-off deep to the left of the Dakota goalie. Out for the face-off again. That's Parker. Back off the boards and all the way back down the D. Stepped out in front. Down below. And good stop there as Robitaille looked to try to slide it underneath after a shot attempt on net there by Pacheco. Parker down with the face-off. He slaps it towards the goal. It's picked up now by Dakota. They send it around the far side boards. Pacheco now gathers, sends it back down the boards. In behind now, comes out the near side. Set back top. There's Xander. Xander tries to send it back down. Stood there at the line. He falls down, and the puck's into the neutral zone. On the way back now, Ethan sends it up. Robitaille, far side. He's going to dump it in. And the puck's going to roll around to the near side boards. Sent back up to the blue line. Shot attempt there by Xander. Off the pads and into the far corner. Ethan now. Off the far side boards. Down with some help. Puck comes in behind the net. Near side corner now. Battle on the boards. Ethan with an attempt to take it down. Xander looks to keep it hemmed in there at the blue line. That puck squirts out. Casey giving chase. He's going to send it up near side boards. That's Parker sends it up, looking for, that was, I believe, Mikey there. Mikey's in chase. Now back all the way. Owen's going to take it and dump it all the way in. And the Wolves are going to have to check back up. Wolves finally check back up with Dakota in possession. Off the skates there, Cade. And Dakota looks to center it in. Centering it in now. Now there's Mikey across the blue line, and they're across the blue line, and they have an offside call.
Unfortunately, a little out of sync there.
Little they were, yep, especially on the forward. So face-off will come out for a neutral zone face-off. Cade out for the face-off. He's got Jacob Yant and Mikey out there. Cade with the face-off win back. Owen's going to send it off the boards.
We got a referee
we
down.
got the official down.
Oh, man.
Off of the face-off.
Oh, he actually looks hurt there.
And he looks like he might have taken a tumble.
Oh, looks like he might have hit his head. Looks like he may have lost his balance, possibly.
Yeah, he did. A little bit of a loss there.
I didn't see anyone hit him, did you?
No, I didn't. I don't know if he did lose his balance. But as he regains his faculties, Pops is out, the athletic trainer from Grandview. We'll see a little discussion there, and it looks like he's gonna take it. as it goes. So we'll get a face off here. .10:06, and he's already dropping the,
yeah.
he's dropping the puck, and Pop's still not off the ice. That could have got extra man. Extra man. Anyway, face-off back to normal play here. There's Jacob Bien off the face-off win. He walks in with it. Out in front, puck loose. Dakota Ridge recovers. Coming the other way now. Here's Dakota across the blue line. Forced to the outside. Good job there to keep him on the outside by Owen. Dakota now keeping him out front. And they're going to say that puck came out, so we're going to get another face-off here.
Yeah, it looks like it came across the blue line. Try to keep it in.
Yeah, a little quick there, but snuck over.
Good call.
So face-off here down right below us here, near side dot in the neutral zone. Face-off down, one that slaps forward there by Parker into the neutral zone. There's Robitaille, looks to get it tipped up at center. It's recovered there by Dakota. Shot sent all the way down towards Brian. He's going to let that go in behind the net. There's Pacheco with it, far side. Down underneath, looking to get it up and out. And here comes Parker. Parker with help. He's going to dump it back down. He's going to pick up his own dump off a centering attempt. Goes all the way back. Shot there by Pacheco.
Oh,
down and off the pad, set into the far corner. Dakota looks to get it bumpered up and out, and now they got a one-on-none shot attempt here. Brian, and up and over Brian.
Unfortunately, got it.
That was. So again, one-on-none. Breakaway there, and they came through. The neutral zone ends up on the stick of Dakota, and he's on his way. And we are 2-1 now here with 9:07 left to go in the first period. Face off down and slapped towards the near side boards by Dakota off the win. Gonna be dumped in there by Jacob Yant. Giving chase in behind. That's 44 Rooney on the far side now. Puck sent all the way back around. Near side boards now. Steps up, that's Owen. Still kept in on the near side boards. Jacob Yant with a backhand attempt there. Trying to get it centered. Owen's got it now. Far side, he backhands it, gives it off to Cade. Cade with a shot right on the net. And ends up off, and they're going to say they got armed up that there's a goal scored, but the official behind is showing no goal and a face off to the side. So
we do have the replay going.
Was it off? Hand?
It was off
somebody's
the hand.
hand.
Yeah.
There you go. So 8:33 now left to go here in the first period. Face off down. Cade wins it. He chases his own. Slap into boards. And coming out the other side with his Dakota. Near side boards now. They squeeze in over neutral. Up top back to their D. Shot attempt there. That's the wiffle ball. That goes off the other side. Coming out the other side now. Here comes Jacob Yant through the neutral zone. He's got rubbed out there by Dakota on the far side boards. Dakota's going to pitch it around the boards. Cade there with it. Picks it up. Jacob Yant looks to center it. And that puck ends up loose after it goes back to Xander. Going back the other side now. Puck comes all the way back down off a dump-in attempt. Picked up coming the other way now. Here comes Pacheco across the blue line. Through the neutral zone, across the blue line. He's hung up there. Arms up, and I believe we're going to get a hooking penalty as they came through, and that is confirmed by the official. 7:39 left to go here in the first. And I don't know if you can hear it off the mic, but it'd be 12 of Dakota's going in the box for 2 minutes for hooking on the minor. So your Wolves are going to go to the power play. Face off deep in Dakota territory. They win the face off and are going to pitch it, dump it all the way down. Picked up there by Xander. He's coming the near side boards now. Up and through the neutral zone. He's still got it. Lost the handle right at the blue line. It's going to be picked up by
Oh,
Cade. Holy
man.
cow, that was off of the post. Sent all the way back off a center attempt there. And Ethan's going to hustle back to settle it down and look to come back out on a breakout attempt. Here they come. Ethan with it now through the neutral zone. Looking to make contact there with Parker. Pass attempt got intercepted there by Dakota. They're going to pick it up in the near corner. Battle on the boards there. Looking to get it up and out. And here comes Dakota. Across the blue line. Now through the neutral zone. They're number 5. He's charging. Shot on. Stick save. Way to go, Brian. Stick save sent it into the far corner. Coming out the other side now with it. Shot attempt there. That sounded like that was off the iron coming back the other way. That was Parker's shot attempt. Ethan in behind now. Far side corner. Robitaille steps up. Backhands it back. All the way back out to Casey. They can't touch it because they got to check back up. And Dakota will settle it down in behind. Puck goes into the neutral zone. Casey's got it. Right off to Jacob. Jacob across the blue line. Shot attempt up. That was kind of a wobble. And that knuckleball ends up into the big mitt of the Dakota goalie. 6:10 left to go here in the first. And your Wolves up 2-1. 31 seconds left in the man advantage. And out for the face-off, 18, that's Cade. Cade with the face-off win, sends it to the near side boards, sends it to Jacob, right on shot. Stick save there, send it in the near side corner. Puck on the near side boards now. It's settled down by Pacheco right at center ice. He's going to cross the blue line, still with it on a stick, now down below the dot. Another attempt there, gets it out front, shot attempt there, off to Jacob at the center attempt. That went off the pad. Puck on the far side boards. There's Cade with the top of the circle, walks in, shot on, right into the belly pad of the Dakota goalie, and he'll hold on for the face-off. And there we're back to 5-on-5. 5:39 left to go here in the first period. Face-off down, that was won by Cade. Set on shot attempt right off the bat. And that goes off down in for a rebound to Mikey. And Mikey gets that right into the glove there of the Dakota goalie.
Good attempt by Mikey. He was definitely right where he needed to be.
He was right. He was in the right place, that's for sure. So another face-off to the opposite side now, near side. Face-off down, we'll slap towards the boards. Puck kept in there by Pacheco. He sends it to the far side. There's Jacob Yant with it. Shot off, and that was right off the pads. Came into the near side boards. There's Dakota coming the other side now. Puck comes loose in the neutral zone. It's picked up there by Pacheco. Off the boards, he sends it up. And picked up right out in front. Shot attempt
And
there. Bingo.
Bad.
Jacob Yant.
Good shot.
With a nice shot right out in front off of a loose pickup. So on the board with 3 in the first period, your Wolves, courtesy of one there by 46, Jacob Yant. Good job. Face off down and one there by Parker. He sends it all the way back. Casey's going to settle it down. Down below and behind the net now. Here comes Casey, near side boards. Forecheck attempt there by Dakota. They've got it now. And Owen's going to pick it up and look to drag it out. Out to the side of the net now. Dakota has picked the puck up. Looking to set it back to his D-man up top. Sent back down the far side boards. Dakota, top of the circle, back to their D. Pitched back down, top of the circle. Cade with an attempt to swing it up and out. That didn't work. Dakota now. Center attempt off a backhand. That puck's loose. And Parker's going to be the first guy to it. Parker sends it up the near side boards. Robitaille now settles it down with a pass out in front. That's picked up and intercepted there by Dakota. But good stick work there by Casey. Coming the other way now. Here comes Ethan. He's across the blue line. Ethan now down below. Good. Got it right by him. Ethan comes all the way back around. Still has the puck. He turns, centering attempt there off a backhand. And he's rubbed out on the boards by the Dakota player. Dakota takes it through the neutral zone. They're going to dump it in. Owen settles it down the inner side boards. Trying to get it up and dragged out. Still stalled. Puck was up off the boards. Ethan sent it there to Rooney. And Rooney's going to chase it across the blue line. Shot attempt there off the side of the cage. Coming around the other side now. There's Cade, picks it up far side. Puck comes loose. Pacheco stands up. He sends it downrange. Dakota looks to send it in behind. And coming the other way now, Dakota has picked it up into the neutral zone. But a good cutoff there by Cade. Right in front of the boards, they battle. Picked up going the other way. Here comes Jacob Yant, 46 across the blue line now. Jacob with another shot.
Oh,
Holy cow.
just wide.
That was a little wide, but good shot attempt. Dakota now, far side boards. Yeah, Yant pick it up again. Another shot. High over the goalie and then behind. Rooney picks it up. Far side corner now. Puck loose. Dakota picks it up. Far side boards. They pitch it into the center. Leave it right at the blue line. And they're going to enter in. Xander steps up. In behind now. Dakota picks it up. Near side boards. Xander steps up again. Looking to keep it in across the blue line. He does. Puck comes loose and it's picked up by Dakota. Near side boards now, looking to get it up and out. Puck still loose out front in the neutral zone. There's Ethan now. Settles it down at the blue line. Looks to make the pass there to Cade. That didn't work. And Dakota ends up with it on their stick going the other way. Pacheco's going to settle it down at center. Sends it into the neutral zone. And there's Parker giving chase. Down below the dot now. Parker below the goal line. Looking for help up front. Centering attempt. He sends it back to the D. Shot on there by Owen. And that's going to go right into the glove of the Dakota goalie. 2:02 left to go here in the first. And your Wolves up 3-1. Out for the face-off. Parker slaps it towards his winger. Back out front. Open. Holy cow, shot in front. There. And Mikey's going to end up one standing on the side there off of the attempt.
Looks like they tripped up their goalie and position perfect.
He was standing right there for down the open net side when the puck came across. 1:56 now left to go here in the first. And the Wolves up 4-1. Face off down, coming the other side. Ethan's got it now. Left into the neutral zone there. It's going to be pitched down the boards off the dump in there by Parker. Puck comes all the way around to the near side boards. Shot attempt there by Casey, sends it down range. Parker in beside, looks to send it a centering attempt. Still has control. Comes out to the side. There's Ethan with a shot side attempt. And a puck was left out front loose. Coming back the other side now. Puck is into the neutral zone. Ethan's got it, drags it across the blue line now. Ethan, top of the circle, shot on. That one right over the net. Good shot attempt there. A little lower. Near side now. Ethan, another shot right out in front. Clearing attempt.
It's in.
That's pitched in again.
Mikey again.
And Mikey's up there for now, 2 off of what we would call a rebound out in front. So again now, 1:06 left to go here. 5-1. Your Wolves up. Out for the face-off, Cade. Dakota Ridge wins, sends it back down, and that's going to come all the way back down through, and they're going to wave the icing off. Under a minute to go here in the first period. Here comes Xander with speed through the neutral zone. Across the blue line, still with the puck, sends it towards the net, off to the side of the cage. In behind now, 44 Rooney looks to center it out front. Does a centering attempt out front.
It's in there.
And that's going to be off of somebody. There was a misdirection there. But I'm going to say off of the centering attempt. It looks like...
might have been off their own player. It was hard to see.
Yeah, it was. But it would be a misdirection off of. Yeah. And that looks like Rooney's going to end up with one. So... I believe that would be 2 for Rooney tonight and 2 for Mikey. And we are now at 6-1 with 40 seconds left to go here in the first. All the way through now. Off the face-off, still in the neutral zone. With control, Pacheco crosses. Down below. In behind, he sends it out front. Xander, shot attempt, right on. Big save, stick there by the Dakota goalie, sends it into the far corner. Trying to get it pitched up the boards now. There's Cade, looking to settle it down. Jacob Yant there with him for help. In behind now, Rooney sends it out front. Off a centering attempt. And the puck's still loose. Up the near boards now. On a reverse, puck sent all the way down in behind. And at the buzzer, at the end of one, your Wolves up 6-1. And we'll get you shots on goal here. At the end of the first, shots on goal are 21-3. Boy, we're usually on the other end of that, but we'll take it tonight. So 21-3 shots in favor of your Grandview Wolves. Okay, back for the second period here. Ring 2 again. Your JV Wolves taking on Dakota Ridge Eagles. At the end of one, your Wolves are up 6-1. And here we go. Face off down. Parker with the win. Drags it back to Pacheco. Puck comes loose. Attempt there. Good job there by Ethan on the forecheck. Ethan with it now, near side. Looks to send it up. He's still loose. Puck loose now coming through. Dakota Ridge brings it back the other way, and they got a one man on top. And shot on. Big save by Baker. Good job there by number 7. Puck comes loose out front. Sent up now. There's Parker. He's going to toss it onto the net, and that went off the goalie, went into the far corner. Xander with it now, far side. He's going to step down. Looks to pick it up. Puck still loose down below. Ethan with it now, centering attempt out front. Dakota looks to get it loose, but still out front. Cade with it there. Big Robitaille with turn and shot. Puck ends up far side, now comes all the way around off the centering attempt. Pacheco steps up. He's going to send it all the way around the other side. There's Ethan. He sends it back to Xander. Xander sends it all the way down and through, and nobody touches it. Pacheco steps up, sends it back around the boards. He's going to cycle it back down. Parker with it. Centering attempt there. Out front, Dakota Ridge picks it up. Through the neutral zone, Dakota Ridge swings it all the way back. Puck comes loose, and Ethan's going to send it in behind all the way around.
That was a late hit.
Robitaille now sent into the far side. And we got an arm up.
Yep, number 5.
And who's going to the box now?
Number 5 there, Dakota Ridge. For the late hit. Roughing.
And it shows that they're going to go for a roughing liner. So 2 on the board again, and your Wolves are going to go up for the man advantage. 13:35 left to go in the second. Face off down there by Cade. Doesn't control. Sends it back off the boards. Rooney sends it down in the near corner. All the way back now. Dakota pitches it off the boards, but good job keeping it in there by Casey. Jacob Yant with it now. Walks out front, sends it all the way down the glass and over. And Dakota's looking to get it up and out. Jacob Yant, center attempt there off the cage. Looks to settle it down, but Dakota's got it. At the blue line, kept in, stepped up there, but Owen. All the way back down off the far side boards. 44 Rooney sends it down. In behind, it's going to be settled down there by the Dakota goalie. Near side now, Cade still has it. Tries to get it through, and Casey steps up at the blue line. He keeps it in. Out front now, Jacob Yant. Stick battle there. Near side now. Up, all the way back to Casey. Sends it down range off of the skate there, Dakota. Another shot attempt there by Cade. Off of that, sent back down there by Casey. Puck comes all the way around the far side. Sent back up. There's Owen, steps up, puck loose out front. Dakota steps up, puck still kept in there by Cade. He's going to backhand it back down. Dakota looks to get it up into the neutral zone. And first back to get it and settle it down. Now will be Casey. Casey looks to set it up the near side boards. Dakota gets the loose puck. Still loose out front. Jacob Yant sent it back up into the neutral zone. And off to give chase and settle it down is Dakota Ridge. Dakota Ridge now up off the neutral zone boards. Owen sends it back up off the neutral boards. Right on the front. Owens picked it up now. He's going to cross the blue line. Down below, still with it. Circles around the other side, steps it out front. And to the side of the net. And the puck is loose. Owen now looking to clear it. Back up. He sends it all the way to Pacheco. Pacheco all the way cross side to Rooney. Rooney sends it down range. Goes into the near corner. Far side now. Dakota looks to center it up. Again, stepping up. That's Owen. Shot attempt. That was a big save right there. Off a backhand attempt there by Parker. That didn't go. Far side now. Here comes Dakota. Through the neutral zone. Loses it. And puck comes loose. Brian there settles it down. Sends it into the far corner. Center attempt out front. Kept in. Shot attempt there. Standing out front. Good job there by Pacheco to get it up and over the blue line. Dakota now. Down in between. Trying to get it centered back to his D-man. Sends it out front. There's Parker with it. Dekes around one. Shot attempt there, and that was off the shins. Puck sent near side boards. In behind now. Dakota looks to center it out. Up the near side boards now. They reverse course. Settled down now by Xander. At center. Looks to pick it up. Still in his skates. Pacheco's going to send it up. Down a big Robitaille. All the way across. Centering attempt there to Parker. That was off his stick, and Dakota picks it up. Our side boards now. Puck comes loose on a clearing attempt there and goes the other way. Far side boards now. Dakota up through the neutral zone. He's got help. That's Xander. Xander sends it back up over the blue line, and Dakota Ridge is going to have to check up. Coming through with it over the center, and Dakota Ridge settles it down. Puck comes off a centering attempt there, ends up in the far corner. Jacob Yant with it. He lost the handle. Dakota Ridge sends it up the far side boards. Stepped up there was Cade, who sends it all the way around. Dakota first to it. Steps up now. Owen, he has it on his stick. He lost it. Dakota Ridge off a stick check there. They send it up the near side boards. They center it. Across the neutral zone. Here they come. Dumped in there, and the puck will be picked up there by Casey coming around. Casey with a centering attempt coming all the way down. Arm should be up. That should have been. That is icing. And it'll come all the way back down. 9:14 left to go here in the second period from rink 2. Grandview Wolves 6-1 over Dakota Ridge. Face off down and 1. Sent back there by Dakota Ridge. They send it back down. And they're settled and coming the other way. Centering attempt there through the neutral zone. Puck sent all the way back down again, and Dakota Ridge is going to pick it up in behind their net. Attempt in behind now. Dakota Ridge picks it up the near side boards. That's going to get all the way through, and Owen's going to have to go and settle it down as the puck drifts all the way back down towards Baker. In behind now, Owen sends it up the far side boards. Takes a weird bounce and stays down low. There's Dakota Ridge, sends it off of a shot attempt there, high. And there's Rooney with it on the near side boards. Gets it up to Jacob Yen on the passing attempt. And that didn't work because it hit the Dakota stick. Puck in the neutral zone, goes all the way back down and settled down there by the Dakota Ridge goalie. Up the near far side boards now. Into the neutral zone, going to be sent back down. Dakota Ridge settles. Looking for an outlet, he's going to send it up the boards. In the neutral zone, settled down there by Pacheco. He hits Jacob Yen. Now there's an attempt there by Cade to drag it all the way in. A shot attempt, but too much there. Shot attempt there by Jacob. It was a blocker save, and the puck comes all the way out off the rebound with Dakota. Come through the neutral zone. Shot all the way down on a clearing attempt. There by Dakota to just dump it in. Other side now. Here comes Jacob Yen through the neutral zone. He's got traffic. Shot on. That was a save. Stick save right out in front. Not there to pick it up. Other side now. Rooney has picked it up in the neutral zone. He's across through. Across the blue line now. Shot attempt there. And the goalie's going to hold on to it. And we'll get a face-off with 7:18 left to go here in the second. And again, your Wolves up 6-1. Face-off down, slap towards the boards by Ethan. Good job there. Robitaille sends it back to the D. Xander's going to send it back down, but Dakota Ridge picked it up at the blue line. Center attempt there, right at the logo, across the blue line. Good stick work there by Pacheco to keep Dakota Ridge out. Another good stick work there by Ethan. Pucks all the way up on a centering attempt. Ethan, and there's banging on it there by Dakota, ends up in behind the net. Far boards now. Robitaille steps up. Looks to send it, cycle it around the near side boards. Out in front now, there's Mikey with it. He's going to sweep it up the boards, and we're going to get an icing call there as Mikey hit it before. The half. Icing will bring the face-off all the way back down to the right side of Brian, deep in Wolves territory. Face-off was won there by Ethan, drags it around. Good pass there to Robitaille. Robitaille's a centering attempt there. Nobody there to get it, and it's picked up there by Dakota. Right out in front, ends up in the skates. There's Mikey, stands up. Centering attempt there out the backhand. A shot attempt there by Ethan on a turn.
Was lining up for it.
That was a swing and a miss, but yeah, right idea. Good job there by Owen to step up and keep the puck in play. Dakota with it, far side, up the far side boards. Sent back down there by Ethan, and the Wolves are going to have to check back up. Dakota now with it, looking for a stretch pass on the outlet. Nobody there. That's going to be icing, and it'll come all the way back down. 5:53 left to go here in the second. And again, the Wolves showing some good strides tonight on the offense for sure.
Absolutely. You can see Dakota's definitely getting a little worn down. See some of those kids struggling.
Face-off was won and controlled there by Dakota. They're pitching up the boards. Settled back down. Shot attempt there by Rooney from the top of the circle on the boards, and that's going to be held on for another face-off. Face-off again, deep in Dakota territory. Face-off was won, sent back by Parker all the way to Pacheco. He pitches it off the boards. Back down to Rooney, another shot attempt. Holy smokes, off of that. Shot attempt there and a rebound, and Jacob had a chance, but that went to the far side. There's Pacheco with a shot. That went off a stick, ricocheted into the corner. Center attempt there by Jacob Yant, and Dakota Ridge ends up with it. Sent back down there by Xander off the dump in. Dakota's going to end up with it, looking to get it up. At the blue line, kept in there. Right at the blue line. Now puck comes out. Jacob Yant's going to backhand it in, and Dakota is going to give chase. Dakota Ridge now in behind. Puck was sent far side. They're going to get it into the neutral zone. They finally connect and pick it up. Dakota Ridge is across the blue line, down below the dot. Centering attempt there. Good stick work there by Xander to keep it outside. Second attempt there. It was in Jacob's skates. He lost the handle. Xander's going to retrieve it and send it up. Attempt to send it up the far side boards. Dakota's got it now. Backhand attempt right out in front of Brian. Another shot attempt there. Sent out in front. Brian was up to task, and that came out to the near side. All the way back down now. Dakota battles to get it centered. It's kept to the outside by Pacheco. Coming the other way now. Here comes Jacob Yant across the blue line. Tried there to get by. He was held up. Good stick work there by the Dakota defender. Sent up again at the blue line to try to get it out. Casey on the far side boards looks to send it up. Jacob drags it in. And you hear them calling the off as the puck cross. So Jacob's got to come back, check back up. That'll give Dakota an opportunity to get the puck back into the neutral zone. There's Owen off the glass, sends it all the way back down. No arm up, no icing. Dakota Ridge in behind there. Robitaille giving chase. Far side boards. That puck's going to be swept all the way down. They're going to say no icing. They're going to wave it off. It's going to be picked up down by Casey in behind. Up and over off of deflection, and the puck's out of play. And 3:26 left to go here in the second. And we're going to get a face-off deep in Wolves territory. Face-off down. Good job by Cade, still in the skates of the official, all the way back now. Dakota Ridge sends it off of a ricochet there, right out front. Brian stands up, he stopped that one. Good job there by Baker. Another shot attempt there. Baker up the task. I think that was off the side, maybe blockered out to the corner. Puck comes up now, far side boards. Here comes Ethan. He's got help off the boards. Good pass there to Robitaille. Robitaille now, top of the circle. Backhand attempt, out front, centering. That was there. Couldn't get it, and Cade couldn't handle it. Far side now. Dakota sends it into the neutral zone. It's going to be picked up and settled down there by Casey. Right out in front now. Into the neutral zone. Coming the other way, Dakota Ridge going to dump it in towards Brian. He's going to hold on to it. And with 2:38 left to go in the second, we're going to get another face-off deep in Wolves territory.
So real quickly, shots on goal. Looks like Grandview is going to be 35. And Dakota Ridge is sitting at 12 right now.
Wow, there you go. So they've come back. They've put 10 on the board since the first. So out for the face-off, Jacob Yant, 46. He wins, sends it to the far corner. It comes around. Near side now. Attempt to get the puck up and out. Here comes Jacob Yant now, 46. He's through one, not through the second, and down below the puck's going to be sent back down. Pacheco in behind now, settles it down. Far side. Still with it. Battle on the boards for control. Dakota gets it, and they're going to send one right at Brian. He sends it off to the far side. In behind now, Pacheco. Up the near side boards. Centering attempt there into the neutral zone. It's picked up there by Jacob. He lost the handle. Puck comes loose on the far side boards. Sent up. There's Xander. We got a hand pass. It'll be called, so we're going to get a face-off from Xander trying to settle that puck down. Minute 50 left to go here in the second. And Grandview still up 6-1 late here in the second. Face-off returns deep into Wolves territory. And Parker's out for the face-off. And now Ethan will take the face-off. Ethan with the face-off slaps it towards the near side boards. Hits the side boards here. Out to Dakota Ridge now. Into the neutral zone. The puck drifts. Picked up there by Robitaille. He sends it across to Ethan. Ethan with a good deke there, lost the handle. Ethan turns it around now, lower side. Sends it all the way back to Casey. Puck comes loose. They'll give chase. And Owen will be first to the puck as he comes around the far boards. Up the far boards, puck comes loose. Casey's going to pick it up, bring it around the near side. Off the boards now, Ethan with it. Dakota drags it in. And here comes Parker. He's going to look to sweep it up the boards. And the puck was still loose. Right at the blue line now. Dakota turns to come the other way. Drop it at the blue line, across, and that's going to, he made his own man come offside there. Cross with the puck and dropped it back.
Yep.
So just under a minute to go here in the second. And 6-1 still on the board for Grandview. Face off into the neutral zone here, right out down at the dot below. And off of the final change, Cade will come out for the face-off. Cade, Dakota Ridge with the face-off win, slap it back into the neutral zone. Then they're going to dump it in, giving chase out. That's Xander. He sends it up the near side boards, ends up on the stick of Dakota. They keep it in, down top of the circle. They send it. It's going to be sent down all the way the other end, and that's going to be icing, which will bring it all the way back down. .39 seconds left to go here in the second. Face-off deep down to the left. Face-off was won there by Dakota, but it was picked up there. And here comes Jacob Yen across center. Now across the blue line. Shot on, that was sliced out in front. And Dakota cleared that and sent it to the near side boards. Going back the other way, Xander picks it up into the blue line. Centering attempt there off of the stick of 44. On the other side now. Xander trying to keep him to the outside. Puck comes loose. Now Rooney's got it. Centering attempt there. Try to get it to Jacob. Up the boards now. He does. Here comes Jacob Yen across the blue line. Shot onto the goalie, and that goes right into the mitt. Right at the buzzer to end the second period. So at the end of 2 here from Big Bear, rink 2 on the south side. Their Wolves are up still 6-1 with the third period to come up here shortly. We'll get you the shots and goal at the end here when we come back. Okay, so as we come back for the start of the third, shots on goal, 38-13 in favor of the Wolves. So here we go, back on your radio dial. Wolves will defend here to the right, attack to the left. 15 up for the third. Here we go, face-off was won there by Parker. Picks up his own face-off. He comes back through the neutral zone. He's going to dump it in towards the net. First man to the puck, that's Ethan, 43. Backhand attempt there to get it to center. And he's in behind doing the work. Sends it out front, center attempt all the way back to Pacheco. Sent down range, that was off the pads. There's Robitaille, another shot. Another attempt there off the backhand there for Ethan, almost. Sends it back out front again off the wraparound attempt. Puck was loose at the blue line there. It's going to be sent back down by Xander. Puck ends up on the near side boards. Battle on the boards. Ethan has it. Sends it far down the other side. Sealed in there at the blue line. Puck comes loose, and Dakota Ridge coming out the other way. Comes Dakota Ridge. Shot attempt there out front. Good job there by Brian. Slides across, closes the wickets. Good save. 14:01 left to go here in the third period. Puck comes all the way through the other side, and it's going to be icing. Sent back all the way. So face-off comes all the way back down off of the icing. Down to the left of Brian. Face-off was slapped towards the boards. Here comes Jacob Yant with it now in control of the neutral zone. He drags it across the blue line, far side down. Lost the handle there off a stick check there by the Dakota defender. Puck's going to be sent back down by Dakota, and giving chase is Owen. Owen picks it up in behind the net now. Comes out to the near side boards. Up the boards, almost out, but Dakota stops him with the blue line. Backhand all the way back down. Now Dakota in behind the net. Tries to center it out front, and it's going to be picked up there by Parker, who brings it up through the neutral zone. Parker shot attempt right onto the goalie, and he's going to hold on to it for safekeeping. 13-13 now left to go here in the third. And again, your Wolves up 6-1 over the visiting Dakota Ridge Eagles. Face off down. Cade with it. He walks through it in his skates. Still loose. Dakota's going to try to send it back down. They do. It gets by Pacheco. And there's a race for the puck. Step to the inside now. Dakota's first. He's going to send it back up the far side boards. Good job there by Pacheco to stand up. He gets it to Mikey now. And it's 2-on-1 going the other way. Mikey backhand attempt towards the goal. And it's kept out. Near side boards down. Sent on a backhand attempt there. And Dakota Ridge ends up with it at the blue line. Xander's going to dump it back in. And all the way back down. Dakota picks it up at the blue line now. An attempt there to send it back down by Jacob. Dakota comes out the near side boards with it now. Through the neutral zone. Right down below. Good job there by Cade. Off to Jacob Yant. Shot on. Holy cow.
He's
and
hard.
they say they are saying that is a goal or bounced in and bounced out.
I think they're calling it a goal.
They are. It doesn't look like they are calling it a
Let's
goal.
bring it up in the replay here.
And they're conferring now.
Yep. That looked like it bounced in and came right out.
Came right out. So they are going to say that that was a goal. So they are going to call it a goal. And off of the instant replay, it did also look like a goal. So as we go, 12:19 left to play in the third, and Jacob Yant puts one in. Face off down, that goes towards far side. Ethan with a pass off here to Owen. Owen can't handle it. He's going to retreat in behind the cage. Comes out the far side now. Owen looks to send it up off the glass. Good job there by Robitaille, who sends it up off to Parker. Shot attempt there. That was high. Ethan with it. He's going to slap it around in behind the net. Up off of the glass. That was off of the netting, I guess, and they're going to call that for a face-off. Face off down deep in Dakota territory. They're going to pick it up, send it up the far boards. Near board, excuse me. Dakota battle here, still down below. Up under the boards and into the neutral zone. It's settled down there by Casey. He'll go rink wide. Far side to Ethan. He picks it up across the blue line. He cuts inside now. Ethan with a shot attempt there. Looked more like a pass, and that didn't get all the way through, and Dakota picks it up. Dakota Ridge now. Battle on the boards here. Down below, looking to get it up and out. And the puck's going to be sent all the way down. And that should be icing. That'll bring it all the way back. So face off down deep. The right side of the Dakota goalie, near side dot here. Face off down and one, but Dakota picks it up, and he's going to walk down the other side. He's got it all the way through across the blue line, picks it up near side, centering attempt right out in front, and that went to the side of Bryant. Puck comes all the way back down the other side through the neutral zone. They wave the icing off. It's going to be picked up there by Cade. He picks it up, stands out in front, and he looks to center, and he still had it. It's puck loose in the corner. Cade's going to send it in behind. Mikey now picks it up on the near side boards. He's going to send it, tries to send it back down the boards. Mikey still got it, sends it back down to the D. And we got a penalty called behind. Did you see what it was, Robert?
No, I missed that one. I'm not sure exactly what was going on.
Not sure, so. 18 white, 2 minutes for interference. So Cade's going to head to the box for interference. So Cade for interference at the 9:20 mark. And again, face-off comes all the way back down, and again, your Wolves are down by a man. Good shot on there by the D from up high, gets through to Brian. He steers that into the corner safely. Puck loose on the near side, far side boards. Dakota Ridge controls. Sends it towards Brian. Stick save. He's going to send it in the far corner behind the net. All the way bar. Comes back up the far side. Oh. Jacob Yank ends up with it in the neutral zone.
Good steal.
And Jacob's going to send it into the netting. We'll get a face-off in the neutral zone. 8:36 left to go here in the third period. So face-off far side, that's Robitaille. Face-off there with the win, but Dakota ends up with it on their stick. Dakota now walks in, shot on.
Oh,
that was high, right over Brian's shoulder. Attempt there.
Yep, right over his right shoulder.
Yep, that got over. So that will be a power play goal for Dakota, and that makes it now 7-2 here with 8:10 left to go in the third. Face off out in front. Parker wins it. He slaps it all the way down. And first guy to the puck is Ethan. Good job there on the hustle. Ethan in behind, working hard. He's still got it. Look at centering attempt there. Ethan far below. Sends it all the way back to the D. Shot attempt there, way up top was Xander. And the goalie's going to hold on to it. So now, face-off will go down to the left side of the Dakota goalie. Parker out for the face-off. Down and below the feet, he slapped it towards the corner. Comes around the near side now. Dakota has the puck. They send it into the neutral zone. It's settled down there by Xander. Xander picks it up. Across the blue line. He's going to cross on the far side. Centering attempt there. Nobody there. Dakota has it. Mikey steps up in the passing lane and backhands it on an attempt there. Dakota tries to get it. Now they do have control, but it's settled down by Pacheco, who picks it up, and he comes out around the wrong side. Opposite side now. Dakota picks it up, near side now. They're going to send it into the neutral zone. Puck loose is picked up now by Dakota. Top of the circle. Forced outside there by Xander. Good job. Ethan sends it up the near side boards. Back to Dakota's defender, who sends it down. Xander picks up that loose puck. Gets it up through the blue, and there's Ethan now. Picks it up right at center. Across the blue line. Ethan with a shot attempt there off of the shins. Ends up in the far corner. Centering attempt there. Puck comes loose. Across the blue line now. It's going to be picked up now by Dakota at the blue line. They send it into the neutral zone. Good forecheck there by Ethan. Puck still loose. And it's going to be sent back down. Attempt there in the neutral zone. Ethan picks it up now. Drops it across the blue line. Sent back up, but not all the way out. And Parker's going to gather it and send it all the way back down, dumping it in. Puck comes around to the near side boards. Going to be sent back down again and curled all the way around. Dakota looks to center it out front. Shot attempt right out front. Parker on the net. Good save there by the Dakota goalie. Dakota now with it. Down below the dot. Jacob picks it up. Looks to get it back up, but Dakota comes out with it. Centering attempt there, and Casey was there at center ice to dump it all the way back down. Dakota curls it all the way around the boards. Near side now. Picked up down by Owen. Top of the circle. Shot on Owen.
Ooh.
That was right at the goalie. Up and into the netting. And we're going to get a face-off. Deep in Dakota territory. .6:04 left to go here in the third period. Out for the face-off. That's Cade. Tied up in between his feet. Dakota comes out with it. Drag it across the blue line. Sent back down. Now Jacob Yant with it. Picked up there. He's lost the handle right at the dot. Dakota now skates around to the far side. Up the far side boards. They slap it into the neutral zone. Turned around and picked back down by Pacheco. Now Dakota with it in the neutral zone again. He's challenged there by Cade. Backhand back into the neutral zone. It's going to be picked up there by Jacob Yant. Here comes Yant across the blue line. He's popped right there as he entered. And we got an arm up. And I'm going to say arm up for, he's going to say tripping. And he's got a tripping call, and I'm not sure. Did you see a tripping call?
You know, I can see how they may have seen
Confused
it, but
that?
confuse it, yeah, because I didn't actually
I
see
did not
tripping.
see a tripping call at all. Maybe an interference call, but that was okay. So 5:28 left to go here, and your Wolves are going to end up on to power play. After the faceoff, puck kept in, and Dakota's going to give chase off of the clearing attempt there. Dakota now, side of the goal, in behind. There's Xander's going to settle it down. He's going to send it up the near side boards now. Rooney with it. He's going to sweep it up the boards. Off to Jacob Yant now. Jacob Yant, he's going to cross the blue line. Through one, through two. Shot attempt off of the toe, and that ends up on the outside of the net. All the way back. In behind now. Here comes Ethan. Shot attempt from the side of the net. Off of the stick and ends up the far corner. Puck still loose down below. And Dakota looks to get it up and out. They do. And there's Casey who's going to give chase. Casey settles it down. Up to Owen. Owen into the neutral zone. He's going to dump it. Sent across the blue line. Dakota slaps at it in the neutral zone. They're going to send it back down the other way. Casey exits the far side. Looks to get his man up front. Nobody in the neutral zone. Dakota steps up into the passing lane. At the blue line now. Dakota Ridge sends it down off of clearing. Excuse me, off the boards. Here comes Ethan now, cross center. Off the blue line. He's through one deep there, got him through the wickets, but that ends up coming out the other side. And we got another penalty coming up. Cross check.
I didn't see what happened though.
And I'm going to say cross checks against two. .43 is going, not 18. So, okay. Cross check's going to go to Ethan. So Ethan goes to the box for 2 minutes for cross checking at the 4:01 mark of the third period. So it'll be 4-on-4 here for about a minute or 30 seconds, and then a minute 30 power play will go to Dakota. Dakota look to get it up in the neutral zone. There's Mikey with it through the neutral zone. Puck still loose. Near side boards now. Dakota comes out with it. Can't get through the neutral zone. Good stick work there by Pacheco. He sends it back. There's Cade now. Cade's crossed the blue line. Looks to get it through. He didn't get it through. There's Pacheco. Lost the handle right up top center. And Dakota Ridge going to send it off in the boards. Send all the way back down. There's Xander with it. Tries to get it up the boards. He does finally into the neutral zone. There's Dakota with it across the blue line. They pick it up. Shot attempt, head save there, sent into the near corner. Dakota Ridge looks still to gather it across the blue line, and now they got to check back up. That'll give the opportunity there for Cade to pitch it up. Dakota Ridge settles it down now. They got a man up. Owen giving chase down behind the net. Again, 5-on-4 here. Dakota has the man advantage. They step up into the passing lane, send one towards Brian, and that puck ends up the far side. Okay, there's Robitaille with it. He's going to send it into the neutral zone. Send all the way back down through the neutral zone now. Dakota Ridge shot attempt onto Brian. He's going to hold on to that. With 2:24 left to go here in the second period.
Looks like only 23 seconds left for the penalty.
So again, Dakota Ridge will have the man advantage for just 23 seconds left. Face-off is won there by Dakota. They control, look to get it towards the net. Centering attempt there, right out in front of Brian. He's got it. And now off of a rebound attempt. Dakota puts it over the pad, but good initial save there by Brian. But a second one up and over. And with 2:14 left to go here in the third period, Dakota Ridge put another one in, and that's 7-3 on the board now. Face off down for Robitaille. Ethan has it now. Ethan walks across. One, missed on two, but puck's still loose. Robitaille crosses again. He drops it back right at the blue line. Shot on there, sent down range by Parker. All the way back now. Ethan in behind now, picks it up. Looks to center it, sends it all the way back to Pacheco. He sends it, works it back down to the corner to Ethan. Centering attempt out front, Dakota's in there. Puck's loose, Dakota picks it up. They're gonna send it down to the blue line. It's gonna be picked up at center there by Xander. He sends it to Ethan. Ethan's got it now, drags it across the blue line, top of the circle. He retreats towards the sideboard, sends it back down to Robitaille. Robitaille down below. Near side now, sends it all the way back. Pacheco, shot on, that was wide. Robitaille sends it back down to Xander, off of the near boards. In behind now. Parker sends it off the far boards now, centering in there to Robitaille. Robitaille back to Pacheco. Pacheco down the far side. There's Cade out front, sends it off. Still banging on it. There's Ethan with an attempt. Ethan now down below, a minute to go here. Out in front, centering attempt. Puck was still loose, picked up there by Dakota. Dakota has it. Far corner now, Ethan with it. Still working the boards hard. Tries to get it up. Ethan's still moving the puck. He's going to reverse course and send it all the way the other side. Pacheco with it now, far side boards. Still down below. Puck now in behind. Ethan with it out front, down below, tries to get it centered. Robitaille tries to center it off the boards. All the way back now. Parker with it. Shot on. Off of the side of the net. Puck ends up on the far side. Another shot attempt. Parker sends it down. Ethan with it out. Attempt out front, but Dakota stepped into the lane. Xander with a shot attempt. That didn't get through. All the way back now. Puck comes on the near side boards. Here's Dakota with a chance. Cross, but he's going to be cut off there by Parker, who's going to retreat behind the net and going to send it all the way to Robitaille. Robitaille with a shot attempt, and at the end there, your Grandview Wolves are going to end up the JV squad at least tonight with a 7-3 win over Dakota Ridge here from Big Bear. We'll get you the shot totals here in a second as the boys go to line up to exchange pleasantries. At the end of three, 51-22 at shots in favor again of Grandview. And with that, that will give Grandview their second win and put them at 2-8 for the season. So positive there all the way around. And as we look to sign off tonight here from Big Bear, sure appreciate you joining us on the YouTube. And we will see you tomorrow night or no, tomorrow afternoon at 1:30.
The early
from
game.
Family Sports. Signing off. Thank you to Robert and Amanda, and we will see you tomorrow afternoon.